The same way, I am in front of you with another poem. Heaven if you are not here on earth. Just I repeat. Heaven if you are not here on earth. Heaven is there. The goodness is called heaven. The godly, the qualities are called heaven. So heaven, if you are not here on the earth, where else you there? So this is the poem. It's a beautiful poem by our the greatest Kannada poet, one of the greatest Kannada poets, Kuvempu. Kuvempu, Kuppanalli, Venkatappanavara Puttappa. Then it's a pride of Karnataka also. It's a pride of Karnataka. So the same poem, the Kannada writer, what he has written the poem, that is translated in English into English by Professor C. Nagana. So what was the earlier the name of the poem in Kannada? So it is a very good one. How it is? Heaven means Swarga. Swargave bhumiyoliradiре neenu. So this is a word by Kuvempu. So how that the poem tells about? Again, if the heaven is not there on the earth, where else it be? It means here the poet want to tell us about the divine qualities, the good qualities can be transformed into heaven, can be transferred in the form of the God. So that's about the poem is here. The heaven if you are not on the earth. How that mean? Heaven if you are not here on the earth. Just I come to this slightly. It's a beautiful poem. You can feel enjoy and then be prepared well for your examination, the coming examination. I hope you are following nicely. So heaven if you are not here on the earth. As usually I come to that, the poet name and the poem name. The poem name is Heaven if you are not here on earth. The poem is written by Kuvempu, one of the greatest Kannada poets of 20th century. He got Gnanapita Award for his literature Ramayana Darshanam. So what is the theme of the poem here? How that the theme is explained in this poem? Heaven if you are not on the earth, if you here not on earth, where else you could be? Where else you could be? So here the divine qualities are compared to heaven. If we have the good qualities, that can be transformed into heaven. Being a good quality, being a good person, that will become a heaven, will become equal to God. I give an example. If a person is hungry, suppose he is not getting food, someone else come in front of him and gave him a food. What does that the hunger says? He came in front of me like a god and gave me a food. So just only giving a food, he become a god. See how it is. That is the nature of the human being. If we have the divine qualities, if we have the good qualities, that we will be the good persons in the another view. We may do very small help, we may do any very small need for others. So that will be there. That's the main theme is there. Just it is my own view. Just I come to that. The theme of the poem is how we, the human beings, can be transformed in this earth into heaven by the following the path of virtue. That is very good. By the following the path of virtue, if you are really virtue, the path of virtue is very difficult to follow it. It is easy to say, but it is difficult to follow. So, heaven by following the path of the virtue. The concept of the heaven is an abstract idea. We don't know whether it's in heaven or hell. Where it is, who went there, who came and explained us. That's only an abstract idea. So that we are building type of that one. No any other heaven, no any other hell. Both are on the land itself. Both heaven and hell are on the earth itself. If you are doing good things, you will be very happy. That's a heaven. If you are doing wrong things, hurting people, others, and doing any mischievous things, when the very rude way you are behaving, that has become a that's become hell for us and for hell for you, the people who are doing that wrong things. Here the thing is there. The concept of heaven is an abstract idea. Not a thing is there. Who else? Who else went there? None other than. Is anybody told about the heaven is like this and the hell is like this? No. What are the good things are? That is heaven. What are the bad things you are going to do? That is a hell. So, but we can have the heaven here on the earth itself by becoming ourselves gods. So, I told the examples. A hunger person got a food. The person who gives or who serves the food, he seems as a god for him. How it is? One who is in need of help, if they need it, if they really in need, if you got the help from the others, the other person will become the god for them. So becoming the ourselves and gods and names. The poet expects us to develop noble and divine qualities so that the earth will be transformed into a place of beauty. If all the good things are there on the earth, so earth will be the heaven. Earth will be the place of the beauty. The objects of nature, such as a roaring stream, rolling surf, tender sunshine, verdant garden, the gentle sun, these things make that earth as heaven beautiful. The splendor of harvest and moonlight that has spread all over the earth make that earth beautiful. So that the poet creates the heaven on the earth through the sweet songs. Thus the poem celebrates the beauty of nature and its the beauty of the words. So I want to go for that one. This is a summary. What you are going to write. Write on your own words. No need to think about other words. You just go for that. The poem is there. The poem is like that. I want to read the poem. I am very happy and got more inspiration to read the poem also. If your ourselves cannot be gods, then there can be no gods at all. Who are the gods? Who are the incarnation of the God? The people who is doing the people, the man who do the good thing, he himself a God for others. So we ourselves cannot be the God, then there can be no gods. We are only the gods. There were no gods at all. Then how do we get the godly appear? So that's it, through the good qualities, if you follow the path of the virtue. If we ourselves are not heavenly nymphs, the nymphs are not elsewhere. We are only the nymphs. See how the things are. While this roaring stream rushes fast, rolling surf at the edge of the waves, the tender sunshine leans the verdant gardens, and then the gentle sun make this earth heaven. All the things which are present on the earth make this earth as heaven. See, if they are on the earth, then only the earth is become beautiful and then heaven. If the sun arises, it gives the light to the entire earth. That we know that half of the sunshine, what do we get in the globe, half portion of the globe. That's about the heaven. If there is no sunshine in that one, it will be dark, will be gloomy. So that one, these are the things are the moonlight, then sunlight, the rivers, the forest, the nature. These are the heavens. These are the heavenly things. In the splendor of the harvest of the moonlight, heaven lies all over, imbibing and spilling the song of nectar. Song of nectar. They spreads the song of nectar. We feel enjoy, we feel very happy. Why do you go in nature's the sightseeing? We appreciate the beauty of the nature. Our eyes are become very happy by seeing the beauty of the nature. Then by listening the music of the cuckoo and the birds, we feel very pleasure. Isn't it? So thus our way of the talking should be good. Our of the way of the listening should be good. Then only we become the heavenly bodies. We are equal to gods. If the heaven is not on the God, it was nowhere else. So it is only on the God itself. It's only on the God. It is only on in the persons who follow the path of the virtue. The poet does creates the heaven on the earth. This is by the beautiful way of nature. So this is the how the poem is narrated by the writer, basically by Kuempu and translated by Professor C. Nagana. Here's some few questions are there. Just to explain. I just advise you, dear students, then you take that on all the different points and write your own sentences, 10 to 12 sentences, 15 sentences. Then it will be a good summary. So here are some other questions are there. Then you can go for that one. Heaven, if you are not on the earth. This is given by the PU board paper and some other the skilled persons did this one. Where is heaven according to the poet? On the earth itself, nowhere else. Who have to be the gods to make this earth heaven? Ourselves. If we have the good characters, good feelings, good things about others, then we become the god. Then we can be transferred into heaven. Where is the rolling surf found? At the edge of the waves. The rolling surf will come at the edge of the wave, not in the middle of that one. At the edge of the wave, we can feel the surf. We can see the surf. Where does the tender sunshine lean? On the verdant garden. As the sunshine falls on the verdant garden, we see the beauty of that one when the sunlight falls on the green chain. When does the heaven lie all over? In the splendor of the harvest of the moonlight. Observe that moonlight, the full moon day. Go and observe the full moonlight. It is a tube light to the entire earth of that one. Total earth is illuminated by a moonlight. The total earth portion is illuminated by moonlight. That is a one light for us. So like that, that's a beauty, that's a heaven. Who creates heaven on the earth by imbibing and smiling the song of the nectar? The poet, it seems. See, the poet can create whatever the things happen. Then he can give that the many ideas of that one. And what does the phrase song of the nectar refers? Beautiful song created by the poet. What is more beautiful than heaven according to the poet? The earth, it seems. The earth is more better than heaven because the heaven is going to create here itself. So the poet advises us: be good, follow the path of the virtue. Then we could see the heaven. So that's the main. The theme of the poem is the key points of this poem is just I conclude. The theme of the nature and beauty, the transformation of the human beings into gods, developing of the divine qualities, changing the earth into heaven, beautiful objects and the nature and roaring the stream, and this then harvest and moonlight, the poet creating heaven through sweet songs. So just to go through this one and you will get the good news. Thank you and listen, once again listen and be prepared for 4 months.